All right, Fermi. Join Lavinia on the track. It's time to self...
क्या?
Das ist unmöglich. JSI besitzt Technologien, die... Es gibt sogar Gerüchte über Versuche, Gehirne in synthetische Körper ein. Aber noch nie hat es ein Mensch geschafft, die Zeit zurückzudrehen, einen Toten wieder zum Leben zu erwecken.
Non lo so. A me è sembrato piuttosto reale. यही है वो. इसी वजह से गेज ने मुझे कांटेक्ट किया. उसका इनविटेशन.
3 Jahre, du...
मुद्दा ये नहीं है कि वो कब गया. बात ये है कि वो हमारे बॉस जेम्स एजवर्थ एक मिशन के दौरान मारे गए. वो एक अजीब, हम कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते थे. लेकिन एको जैसी टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ अब स्पेस मिशन में होने वाली जानलेवा घटना, अब कोई भी जगह जानलेवा नहीं रहेगी.
Wenn das echt ist, und das ist ein ziemlich großes Wenn, dann muss JSI davon erfahren. Man würde ihm für das Patent jeden Preis bezahlen.
नहीं, मैं गेज को...
Ma allora, perché costruirla? E perché invitare...
कुछ तो मैं उससे बात करूंगी, लेकिन पहले मुझे ये जानना है कि हम चलो इस पर जो भी एक्सपेरिमेंट कर सकते हैं, इसका एनर्जी कंजम्पशन कितना है, ये किस तरह की...
Wie können wir es nachbauen?
Cosa? Ma sarebbe come rubare!
जैसा मैंने कहा, ये दुनिया बदल सकती है. गेज ओपनिंग सेरेमनी में हमारा इंतजार कर रहा होगा. चलो, और ये बात किसी को भी मत...
The Green Reapers.
Reconnais que c'est plutôt malin. Les serpents sont verts et on est là pour tuer l'héritier d'Anaconda Corps.
Frederick, of all my issues with the Green Reaper, Jesus, Hiroshi. Not only did you erase Quinn's legacy, you literally turned us in...
I wasn't trying to... Frederick was right. It's too obvious to enter as the Banshees. Anaconda Corps would be onto us in a second. So, when Gage asked for...
No!
Screamers, your attention! Welcome to the world. We're all here. First things. Second, you just entered a certain chocolate factory. And shit's about to get wonky. I could do my best to paint a pretty little picture. On the... Like a shooting star!
जीएसआई के रिसोर्सेज के साथ ये दुनिया बदल सकती है.
待ったんだから無視なんてさせないって教えてやるの。
Final lap. Like a shooting star. Burn!
ये एको बेहतरीन है। जीएसआई के रिसोर्सेज के साथ ये दुनिया बदल सकती है।
いつこ行くのよ。この時を3年も待ったんだから無視なんてさせないって教えてやるの。
Final lap.
Idioten. Ze onderschatten me en hebben geen idee waartoe ik in staat ben.
Gabrielle. He doesn't know it's me. Christ.
Ça va?
I think so. Yeah. My heart feels like it's gonna beat out of my chest.
Non, là on est sur la même longueur.
So, did you see Gabrielle on the track?
Oh, Yeah, it was him.
Comme quoi, c'était une bonne idée de changer de nom.
Screamers! Congratulations! That was only a bit of a shit show. And there's gonna be solo races, team races, time attacks, all involving that crazy-ass Echo. I'll keep track of everyone's scores. Don't you worry about what you gotta worry about. There's a little something called the duel. Every now and then, the team with the highest overall score gets to challenge any other team to a duel. As soon as the challenge is made, both teams... Well, I'm not gonna say gets ice cream sundaes, am I? Doesn't matter if you go into the duel in first place, lose the duel, and your dreams of driving off with $100 billion go by, and no Echo's gonna change. And now, without further ado, he's as mysterious as he is filthy, Mr. A!
This world is a game that was rigged years ago.
J'ai déjà hâte de la prochaine course. J'ai déjà hâte de la prochaine course. Peut-être que j'exploserai ce coup-ci.
Like a shooting star!
what came in today? Off the American ship?
What?
Whiskey. And not the cheap sweet. Hombres. Straight from Empire Bay.
No paperwork, I take it.
What do you think? The shipment is on a cart by the front gate. Maybe we liberate a bottle or two at the end of our shift, huh?
Not that way. You scandato. We'll be caught.
Liberate the bottle. What does it?
Sleep tight, amigo.
My lucky day.
is it. The whiskey. How to get it out of here.
No! No! It's not enough. You wouldn't turn down a kindness, would you? I am almost finished. Bene. Shall we? He's enjoying some refreshment. Besides, his attention's on other things.
Grazie. Thank you, gentlemen.
Go. I'll get the goods shifted. You'll have the money tomorrow.
Bring it when you can. The Don knows you're good for it. See you around, Leo. Let's go. We're not done yet.
Luca, Cesare. Good to meet you, Enzo.
One more stop and we're done for the day.
Grazie a Dio. I need a drink. Where is it?
We're going to see Old Man Fichera. He's a stubborn bastard, but he pays on time. We should be home by sunset.
Fichera, his place is a mile away. Let's just leave him till next week.
He's on the book, so we see him today. No reason to hang around. Let's ride. How have you found today, Enzo?
Yes, no problems. Is every day like this on collections?
Only the good ones.
Faster!
Andiamo!
Ah, come on! Yeah!
After this collection, we'll visit the bordello.
I'm married, idiota.
Valentina can spare you a few more hours.
Lana Mazzari.
And what about you, Caruso? Though you might need a wash first. These girls will put up with a lot, but they don't go to bed with the livestock.
Affanculo, Cesare.
Oh, that's the spirit.
Ah, andiamo! Yeah!
Vai!
So, we'll do the same tomorrow.
You so keen to work again?
Not tomorrow, no. We did this every day, no one would have the money to pay us.
It seems like we come once a month, and they still don't have the money to pay us.
Forza! Ah! Vai! Faster!
Yeah!
Faster!
Andiamo!
Più veloce, più veloce! Go! Go! Faster!
Signor Fichera, is something bothering you?
Yes, you could say that. 2 nights ago, thieves came and stole my new water pump. Hundreds of lira just thrown away.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I pay you to protect my property, yet you do nothing. I believe Don Torisi to be an honorable man, but it seems he is no better than these thieves.
Hey! Watch your mouth.
Calma. Our friend here has a point.
You can't be serious.
Signor Fichera, do you know where the thieves went?
How should I know? Back to the hills. Messina's bunch, if I had to guess.
You might be right. We'll look into it.
What are you thinking? Letting that old fool talk to you like that?
Fichera is harmless, but he does have a big mouth. We solve this problem, people will hear about it. That helps our business.
If this is about sending a message, I vote we beat him blind.
Only grown-ups get to vote, Cesare. Bandits, they camp up there in the hills, away from the roads.
They're like rats, always hiding.
They roam around from place to place. I lived up here when I was a boy. I know their haunts.
Do you actually know where you are going?
Stamutu. There's a clear trade here. Besides, these briganti are creatures of habit. I have an idea where they are.
Whatever you say.
Look here. This ruin, a good vantage spot on Fichera's farm. Let's try higher ground. Up ahead. I see smoke. Bastardier's still there. Andiamo!
Idiota! Now he's the rash one. Let's catch up to him before he gets himself killed. Fight! Ha! There he is, just ahead. Let's catch up on foot.
What do you see?
Shitty old farm. It's abandoned.
The smoke.
Someone's here. I'd wager just who we're looking for. Pistol? When they stole from old man Fichera, they put their hands in the Don's pocket. We can't have that. I'll be waiting back at Fichera's place. Make sure you clean up.
You done this before?
Yeah, of course.
I've got your back, Cesare.
You better have. still get your share.
How do we do this?
You take the one on the right, by the well. I'll take the one on the left.
Got it.
You take the lead. We'll see if your shoveling days really are behind you. Don't lose your nerve now. Do it. Shoot one of these fuckers. Minkia! I see it! Minkia! I can see him! Drive him out! Biggie Putana! Oh, shit! Keep your head down! Nice work. You alright?
Sì, tutto bene. You?
Fine. Let's check inside. That pump has to be around here somewhere.
Hey, come take a look at this.
You listening to me? Come here! They sure have a lot of guns.
What are they doing with them?
How do I know? Let's find that pump and get out of here. Now this is a serious rifle. Take it. Let's see if you can handle something bigger than a pistol. Peta madre, those thieving bastards have been busy. I might do some thieving of my own.
Oh, feels good. Heavy.
As it should. That's a lot more firepower. Some bandages over here. Patch yourself up.
This Paulo Messina guy. Who is he?
A notorious bandit. King of the dunghill.
Cesare, over here. I found it.
Let's get out of here then. Open up the gate.
Shit! Watch out! Using a grenade!
Shit! More of them!
have them!
I see. I need to reload. Throwing a granata. I'm out. Reloading. Him out. How many are there?
Just fucking shoot! Or we're dead!
Drive him out! Reloading! I'm out! Shit, no bullets! I'll push him from cover!
They're coming around the back! Keep holding them off out here!
Moving for the kill! Spooky! Move it! Get him out of there!
He's breathing. Yeah. Just, give me a minute. The bodies. We need to get rid of them. I can't drag them all myself. Come on. You already shot the guy. You scared to pick him up? The dead can't hurt you. Grab him and let's go. You already shot the guy. You scared to pick him up? The dead can't hurt you. Grab him and let's go. You already shot the guy. You scared to pick him up? I can't drag them all myself. Come on. You already shot the guy. You scared to pick him up?
This wasn't how I thought I'd end my day.
You killed him.
Least you can do is give him a proper burial.
It's one thing to kill a man.
Ah, save it. The dead don't care. Hurry it up, will you? Sooner we get out of here, the better. Drag him over here.
Wait! What are you doing, Cesare? Keep him steady! You fat bastard is a finger like a sausage! Ma che minchia fu, Cesare?
Could be pure gold. He's got no use for it now. Sometimes there are opportunities Luca and my uncle they don't need to know about. Stays between us.
Va bene.
All right. We better go before Luca thinks we got ourselves killed. Hey. You did good today. For a mine boy.
Oh, here they are. Good work, boys. Oh, fermo. Is this what was stolen, signore?
That's all of it, grazie. Grazie mille.
Don Torrisi honors his commitments.
And the Don has my gratitude, of course.
I'm glad we could make things right. That will be 100 lira.
What?
For this? Oof. At least. So 100. I'd say that's a good deal.
A damn good deal.
Thank you, Signor Fiquera. We'll see you next month.
Faciti schiffiali. Thieving bastards.
Why don't you get yourself a girl? Have some fun once in a while. Oh, what about Francesca from Taverna? She does this one thing, Madonna. And come to think of it, she'd be wasted on you.
Minchia, Cesare, smettila.
They're here.
Raphael,
Bernardo!
a pleasure, as always. Quite a machine.
It's a long drive from Palermo.
Well, friends should meet in person.
Who is that?
Baron Fontanella owns most of everything around here. My uncle helps him out from time to time.
Isabella. Come. Greet our guests.
And him?
His son, Gennaro. Only thing he loves more than money is himself. Here he comes.
I have an important job for you two, so listen. It's in the Don's interest for Isabella to spend some time with the Baron's boy. He wants to see the old temple on the coast. You're to take them there. Make sure he keeps his hands to himself, eh?
As if the coglione has it in him to make a move.
The Don is counting on this going well, Cesare. Be nice.
Ever ridden in an automobile? It's quite a thrill on a beautiful day like this.
I was hoping to take my horse. Stretch your legs.
Erlos. I don't mind driving. You must be tired from the journey.
Not tired enough to trust you behind the wheel.
I better take a horse to keep an eye on her. Meet us at the back gate. If Gennaro can get this thing started.
Keep an eye on me. You'll be lucky if you can keep up. Let's leave them to it and get their horses ready. They could be a while.
You want me to show you how it's done? No need.
I hope you don't mind missing out on the drive.
And be stuck with us too. I'd much sooner ride. And I know I'll prefer the company.
Not much of a compliment, but I'll take it.
Your father, he's really putting on a show.
He still bends the knee like everyone else.
Why does he care so much?
Oh, didn't you know? The Baron owns this land. The great Don Turisi is just his tenant. Ciao, Gaspare.
Buongiorno. Are you taking the horses out?
Jos Alba and one other. Forenzo.
Stepping up in the world, eh, Caruso? Take your pick.
All right. Choose a horse and we can get going. Amici.
Enjoying the weather out here. Get stuffy in the stables.
Disse a nonna che stanno sempre pieni da lì. Su tutti Gasparolino questo matematico. Si piglia un caffè. Ora dunque si fa festa. Calando paesi. Spicciati, già stanno spuntando i bancarelli. Salutiamo. Chi dice famiglia? I russi si stavano fottendo l'arancia un'altra volta. Ci critica settimana prossima che marita Maria? I così buoni vogliono tempo. Ancora, il scià di suppa musa tu. Mai l'hai visto ciavagliare? Tu l'hai visto? Tu sapisci che stanno rapendo un'altra putia? Oggi cantiere avevo poco a
Trouble choosing a horse. Here they come. Idiota, you're scared of horses.
They need to get used to it. Let's go, Gennaro. We'll meet you at the ruins. You scared of a little speed?
The sooner we get out of here, the better. Tino's watching me like a hawk.
What's his problem?
He's always trying to cash me out. Get me in trouble with my father.
Get you in trouble? Why bother when Cesare is always knee-deep in it?
Cesare keeps him busy, that's for sure. But Tino likes to be the one whispering in my father's ear. No one's safe around him.
This outing with the Baron's boy. Why is it so important to your father?
He has plans. He wants me to marry Gennaro. If he can convince the Baron to accept the Gabalotto's daughter, of course.
You and Gennaro? That's,
a nightmare. My life would be over.
Nah, he can't do this to you.
He can, and he will. It's all he ever wanted from me.
What about what you want?
Ah, funny. That has never come up. Is that Valerio? Up ahead.
Ciao. Off hunting.
Get me out when Fontanella's around. Cesare says you're headed to the old ruins.
My father wants us to entertain Gennaro.
You must entertain him. You keep an eye out, Caruso. Stay away from the mountains. The lawless men up in those valleys would kill for a car like that.
We will. Don't worry.
We used to visit the ruins all the time when my mother was alive. When we were a family. Now I have to beg my father just to leave the house.
Maybe he just wants to keep you safe.
Or keep me close. Or he can control me. Last summer, I told him I wanted to study on the mainland, in Napoli. He just about smashed every glass on the house.
Enzo, come help me with this.
Something wrong with it?
No. Just thought I'd enjoy the view. Let the fleas burrow in nice and deep.
Luckily you have me. I think I fixed it. But the engine needs starting up. Enzo, you're always cranking your own handle. Come give this one a try.
Signore, this car is incredible. May I take a closer look?
You can see very well from there.
There's no need to be rude. Stronzo.
As if this wasn't stressful enough.
See that, Gennaro? The farmhand managed it.
Just get in. Let's get out of here.
Oh, Donna Mazzari!
Cose inutili. He never thinks about anyone but himself. Let's go this way. Take the scenic route.
Good idea.
Imagine a life stuck with him. You at least can decide who you marry. My future is bound in service to my father.
We do not always get to choose what we do. Isn't that what you told me?
What happened to choosing who we are? There is more to this life than duty, Enzo.
Buongiorno, Isabella.
Buongiorno, father.
It's a fine day for a dance. This the two?
No. Yes, Enzo is my chaperone.
Is that so? I haven't seen you for confession lately.
Sorry, father. I've had some things on my mind.
All the more reason to clear your conscience. Send my regards to your father.
He didn't seem too happy about us being alone.
Ah, the respectable men of the valley are rarely pleased to see me doing things that I enjoy. I'm used to it. You're not like the others, though.
I'm not respectable.
No, I mean, you talk to me like I'm a person.
Maybe I know what it's like, need a friend.
Maybe that's it. Let's take the path through the mountains. I haven't been that way in a long time.
But Valerio said...
Race you there? Loser has to ride back with Gennaro.
Hey!
Ammoni!
Ah!
Come on, catch up! Vai!
Forza!
Ah, you really don't want to ride with Gennaro, huh? Go!
Yeah!
Ammoni!
Oh!
Now you're showing off!
Go! Go!
Look at you go!
Andiamo!
So, the win at the final wasn't just luck.
I would have had back. But you're good. You know what this means.
I have to ride back with that stronzo?
Losing's bad enough. I wouldn't force Gennaro's company on you after that.
Oh, such a gentleman.
Keep calling me that. It's going to go to my head.
It's been good to get out like this. With someone I can talk to. I wish it could always be this way.
Maybe it can.
We're getting close. This is the way we'd come up with my mother. She loved it up here.
What happened to her?
She was sick for a long time. Even on her worst days, she'd lift herself out of bed to come here.
So she was strong-willed. Like you.
She was. And she died. Everything changed. My father hasn't been the same since.
I'm sorry. Really.
Take a right here. I want to show you something. My mother was an artist. She would paint the ruins up here, from this overlook. This is why I brought my camera. About time I took a photograph of this place. Have you ever used one of these before?
No. Never seen one up close.
Here, why don't you take it?
Are you sure?
Just point it at the ruins and look down into the lens. You might need to play with the focus, like this. And you can change how much light you let in, just here. Oh, sorry.
Don't be.
Well, that's all there is to it. When you're ready, press the button. Make sure the light is just right. You need a good balance between light and dark. Line up the camera so that the ruins are in frame. That's it. Once it's ready, I'll show it to you.
Hope it turns out good.
If not, we'll just have to practice some more together. Peaceful, isn't it?
It was.
We better catch up with them. For a beginner, you are a natural with the camera. If you want, you can borrow it. Plenty of places I haven't taken photos of yet.
What do you do with them?
The best ones go in my journal. I've read all about the world. America, England. But the Valley Dorata is like nowhere else. Thought I would make my own record of this place.
I'd like to read that.
Help me take more photographs. Maybe you can. Almost there. It's been nice spending time with you, Enzo.
It has.
Things have been different since you showed up. Better. I'm glad you found your way to us.
Me too.
Here we are.
And now you're just being dramatic.
You took your time.
The Templar's been here for more than 2,000 years. It isn't going anywhere.
A girl with a camera. Whatever next.
I don't know, Gennaro. A boy with manners.
It's not what I... Let's start again, eh? Why don't you tell me about your photographs while we take a look around? You boys watch the car while we're gone, huh?
Would you? Yeah, don't worry. We'll take a good care of her.
Shouldn't we go with them?
Ah, trust me. She can look after herself with that one. You want to take her for a ride?
So Gennaro trusts you behind the wheels now? You two must have really hit it off.
Fuck Gennaro. Well, he can go tell his daddy. Hey, besides, I'm not driving. You are.
Fanculo. If you show me what to do.
There you go. Ah, let's see how you handle it, mine boy.
Start the engine and get in. Me and the boys come driving here sometimes. Few drinks, few girls. Bellissimo.
Madonna, she sounds good.
Let's go. All right. Put your foot there and push down. You see that temple over on that hill? That's where we start our races. Head over there. Maybe we'll try a lap. If you can handle the right. Use the other pedal to stop if you need to. You don't want to mess this baby up. That's it. And just remember not to drive into anything, and you'll be gold. Think you're ready for a challenge, mine boy? Behold, the Sergeant of the Gods. Let's see how you do getting around it. Those pillars with ribbons mark out the track. And just follow them back here to the starting line. Let's do it. Go on then. Put your foot down. People have been racing around this place for God knows how long. Even my uncle used to run first pillar coming up. That's a one down. Merda, you wait for. Go around again, but this time, put your foot down. Come on, drive! Nobody's beaten my best time around. Not until now. Good luck. First pillar down. Speed's looking good. That's another one. You're really flying. Mika! What's wrong with you? Are you sure that's hunters? Trust me, I know this place. They love chasing birds around here. Just keep driving. Isabel! Mika! Better get over there. Left, Enzo! Go! Head to the temple! Mika! Bandits! Anything happens to them, we're dead! Amori! Bring them to me! Kill anyone who gets in the way! As soon as we can. Don't give up easily. Really? Not now! Just kill the bastardi! These figli puttani! They'll take Isabella!
No, we'll get to her.
Don't let them get any closer! Get him out of there! Reloading! Spooky! Get him moving! I'm checking over there.
Shit! 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 Just keep shooting!
Smoke the Butanazza out!
We should have stayed with them!
Going driving was your idea.
Smoke him out!
You want to die for them?
Reloading! Get back! The girl's ours!
You want to die for them?
Let me take a look.
Get up there and find them.
Isabella, where are you?
Keep the bastards off you.
I'm reloading! Get him out of there! Empty! Reloading!
Fucking Messina! Can't let Messina take them! We have to stop them! Can't let Messina take them! We have to stop them! Fucking Messina!
I'm out.
Can't let Messina take them! Fucking Messina!
Bella! I'm coming!
Grenade! Get down! Get back! Get into cover! Shit! Get down! Get into cover! Grenade! Get back! Grenade! Get down! I'm out! Reloading! Push him out! There he is! Smoke him out!
No! Don't touch me, you bastard!
Isabella! Put him over front. Oh yeah, my father will have you.
Testa di minchia! Figli di puttana!
Let's go! Enzo! We can't let them get away! Get in! I drive. You shoot.
Better hope you're a fast learner. Catch up to them. Go, go! As soon as... That dead man. He thinks...
Alright, my hands are starting to hurt. Might need that hand-aid around, you know? I don't even know how good this sounds, and I have to listen through something else. Hold on. I'm gonna talk for a minute. I gotta find my stream on my iPad. Hold on. Alright, I gotta test my audio. Let me see if I can hear myself. Test, 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 test. Let's try it. Test made. Test, 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 test. Oh, it's working. There's a pretty big delay in when I talk to when it comes to the thing, but if I hook my microphone up, it fucks it up even more. And I don't know I was using my little phone as a mic the other day, but I don't know what's that. I bought a microphone for this, but that's another fucking scene on OBS, and it just I'll try to mess with that later. Big delay in when I talk to when it comes to the thing, but if I hook my microphone up, it fucks it up. All right, I can hear myself. We're good. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, but I'm trying to quit smoking because there's no point in it really anymore. I take another form of THC that kind of makes smoking it kind of pointless. But I always smoke. It's not worth dealing with the people that have it. But the ones that have the other one is basically just, just a little, it is a dispensary. Thank God, too. It took long enough for them to start opening up. For God's sake, man. Jesus Christ. Fucking, they left Georgia out, man. They made sure Georgia was the very last state to get anything done. Like, we got fucked by when it came to getting stuff, for pain and stuff, we had to get fucked by drug dealers, You didn't have any choice. There was no other way to get your stuff. You can have that little pre-medical card THC oil thing. I had it since day one. I was probably one of the first 10 people in the program. But what I'm saying is that you weren't able to get anything, You had to go other ways to get it. Things are finally changing a bit. And I don't know. I don't know. I had problems dealing with the people that had the stuff. I just can't. Yeah, their way of their mind, I can't understand how they think. Because it's like they've got all that, you know what I mean? And every time I needed something, I was always willing to give them whatever they wanted. But these fuckers are difficult, man. Like, they don't make sense. So, and the flower, if you can, getting flour is not that hard anymore. Getting good flour is not that hard anymore either. It's just, there used to be this one flour that I would get that was just perfect, like perfection. And like your entire head lit up, and I'd been smoking my entire life. I'm just saying I've been smoking for a very long time. So, and I kind of needed that flower, that bud, to get to that point because none of the other ones really got me there, So I got so used to this great flower, I still have some pictures of it and stuff. It was great. Over the years, it's just great, awesome, perfect, basically the best shit in the world, It was the best stuff I'd ever smoked, but and I don't know. It's that person. I don't know. They stopped having it, so I had to go my other way of getting it. It's just getting old. Now I've got, other ways of doing THC, and I just don't really think smoking it's that cool, or, I never thought it was cool. I don't think smoking it's the way to do it. If the people are easier to deal with, I'm not talking about, they know who they are. It's not the I don't have any problems with where I'm getting it from right now. I'm just saying that the people that I'd like to get my bud from that actually have the perfection, there's always a problem. I mean, you can't not have an issue. It's like there's always a problem. I mean, and I don't know. So I found another way of getting it, and there's never a problem when you get it this way. It's just you don't really, you don't really see the person, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so, I don't know. My pain's been pretty low though, surprisingly. But not really. It's just Georgia needed to start giving out THC instead of all the crap they were giving out. For years they've been giving garbage out, that they're offering all this crap, The answer is for pain, for chronic pain even, is give them THC, give them the options of Rick Simpson oil, RSO, Rick Simpson oil, give them options of FICO oil, or any of those other options. There's so many different options of these thick, black, with dark oils, Then you got your light tinctures and stuff, Why is it that we weren't allowed to get that for so long? If you really look into it, it's actually majorly illegal to hold somebody back from getting their pain medicine through cannabis. We have cannabinoid receptors in our brain. We also have, opioid receptors in the brain too. But I'm saying, so they forced everybody in the world to take opiates because they said weed was so bad. It was all done on purpose. It was done on purpose to build a few people up into major power. I mean, they made so much money off of that little thing right there. And because weed's scheduled right next to, LSD and heroin, and that's the biggest joke ever, I've smoked it every day of my life. There's not any comparison to either one of them. Maybe in the beginning when you smoke weed the first time, maybe those first 2 times you could compare it to a minor, if you wanted to, you could say a minor LSD trip. Because I remember I used to have this motor scooter. So when I wanted to smoke, I had to go across the street to this church. There was a church across the street from my house. And I would just go over there to smoke, and I would smoke, and then I'd just ride the motor scooter around. And I remember on the motor scooter, I'd always be afraid of my dad coming over there and finding me, because he didn't approve of me smoking, even though he smoked all day long. And I found his bags of weed and stuff and all types of stuff. But, he got me in trouble for smoking weed all the time. But, so yeah, I'd be over there riding the motor scooter. But, I just remember looking over there sometimes, and I would see him at the top of the driveway, but he wasn't really there. It was just, I don't know, it's not really a psychedelic type trip. But I'm just saying, in the beginning, weed was great, all right? What a great substance. It's like everybody, including me, it's like you give it a break for a little while, it works again. But I'm just tired of these people act like it's like, like they're selling crack cocaine or something, you know what I mean? They're selling weed, weed. And maybe they sell, there might be, I'm just saying, they sell weed. And they act like, there's some big shot selling something that's worth, millions of dollars or something like that. And it just got old. And you got to really see through the mist, see through that shit. I mean, it's like, why are they trying to make themselves seem any better than you? They aren't. Just because they saw weed, you think they're better than you? I mean, that's my way of thought right there. It's like we all are kind of the same. I don't know why these people set themselves up higher than anybody else. At one point, it all changes. It all changes at one point. Nobody ever stays up higher than everybody else permanently. It all changes eventually. So it just, I don't know. Right now, the people who've been set up in the high spots, they're not going to be there forever. It's going to switch. I'm not saying it's going to switch to anybody specifically, but I'm saying nobody stays in that spot forever. Change is part of life. So, I mean, they got to change too, and they change and to do something else, you know. But I don't know. I hate the weed scene. It's the main reason why I quit. I didn't quit 100%. I'll still smoke it. Like I said, I've got one place I can get it from that's great. But what I'm saying is I hate the scene that's locally. I mean, what the hell? These people think they're selling something really special. You know? It's weed. I mean, you don't have anything special. I mean, if you do, you didn't say a thing about it. You just told me you had weed. And what I'm saying is weed's not special. And the other stuff that is special, you wouldn't even talk about on here. So what I'm saying is they're selling weed, all right? And like I said, mushrooms suck. I know everybody's selling mushrooms too. Mushrooms suck ass. They suck ass, man. They literally suck. All right, that's my opinion on them. Now, the first few times doing them, they're awesome, all right? But after that, I don't know. It's unpredictable, all right? And it goes on for so long. It's not like, you know, it's not like if you say did like, you know, mescaline or something. Well, that one's gonna go on for the whole day. And honestly, that mushrooms, I've had mushrooms that go on for the whole day, and mushrooms that go on for 5-6 hours. But I hate mushrooms, man. I'll always express that. I just can't stand them. I mean, and then DMT started giving me seizures, so I don't do DMT anymore. So it's like, I don't know, it sucks, man. You know? I used to really, really have like a psychedelic mindset, and I still do. But the only one that I really ever enjoyed was LSD. You know, all the other ones are kind of like a copy. Like they want to be acid, but they're not really quite there. And I mean, some of them. Now, don't get me wrong, some of them are, but you're not going to run into the ones that are. Not anymore. They're gone. They made sure that you would never be able to get the ones that were good ever again. I mean, there's some of it left floating around, you know, but I'm just saying that it's like the stuff that was really special, that really helped people's minds, they made sure you weren't able to get it, you know. It's Schedule I substance. They don't want you to have it. They don't want you to be able to feel that, you know. If you get caught with something like that, it's big time trouble. Just be safe if you ever have that, man. It's trouble. But yeah, anything that's left that helps the mind, they've made extremely, extremely illegal. And I mean, and then we'll offer them ketamine. Maybe they'll be happy, you know. So I go and look and see if I can get ketamine. Well, you know what? It's $400 per a dose, you know. You know what? Kiss my ass, dude. I used to get that stuff for like $60 a gram. What are you trying to sell me to me at the doctor's office? Not every doctor. This is just a ketamine doctor. An observed dose of ketamine. They want to watch and see how you react to it or something like that. So you want me to be out of my mind on ketamine, trying to enjoy ketamine, with people staring at me and watching me, you know, probably taking notes and stuff. And I don't know. And they want, and it was $400 and plus tax and whatever else, depending on etc, whatever they had to do and this and that. Basically, you're paying them to watch you trip, you know, because they don't want it. They probably have never done it themselves, you know. I don't know. But yeah, so it'd be nice to be able to do some ketamine because I have major PTSD. My uncle was shot and killed, and ever since that day, I can relive moments and stuff, if that makes any sense. But it's not bad as long as I have some weed to smoke and stuff. But what I noticed about ketamine was that it was the best thing I'd ever had for PTSD besides LSD. LSD, when I do LSD, I'm good. My PTSD, it's literally silenced. It goes away. And then it lasts, you know, it can last months and months and months and months before I ever have any problems with PTSD again. I mean, and then, so with ketamine, you know, it doesn't last that long. It doesn't last as long as that one, but I mean, it works really, really, really well. So they had everybody believing there was some nasal spray mist that they had coming out with it. You were going to be able to hold at your home, and, you know, you're going to be able to sniff a dose of ketamine whenever you needed it, you know. That was what I thought. That's how it sounded, you know. You saw these spray bottles and stuff. Oh, ketamine's going to be legal soon. It's like, I was thinking, oh, good, that sounds good, you know. Maybe we'll get rid of this PTSD legally, you know. Ha! Yeah. Well, only if you have the money for it, you know. If you have the money for it, you can get rid of your PTSD. But if you don't, why would you want people watching you anyways? Mainly after you'd already done it maybe, I don't even know, I can't even count how many times I've done ketamine unsupervised, you know. I can't imagine doing it while people are watching, man. what the hell's wrong with this world? I mean, it's just. I'm telling you, the next one's gonna be, if you're depressed, we can give you acid, but we're gonna have to watch you for 24 hours. You know, we're coming home with you. Could you imagine that? Like, yeah, we're coming home with you if you to watch you while you're on your medicine. It just, I don't get it. It's like, I don't understand any of it at all. Never have, never will. Psychedelics should all be legal, and they know that. Not all of them, but I'm saying we should have access to them. Canada has access to all of them. They're not doing too bad. I haven't heard any reports from Canada saying, oh, psychedelics are causing problems. Over here, though, the only reason why they're causing problems is because you're not getting real shit. I mean, sometimes you are, but I'm saying make sure you test your stuff if you still trip. Because it's, man, yeah, I've saw some shit, man. Just make sure you test your stuff. It's not worth it, you know, if you don't have a test kit. But, yeah, I really miss the good old psychedelics, and I don't know, if I had some right now, I probably wouldn't even do it. I just I don't feel up for it. But it would be nice. The ketamine I would do, you know what I mean? Ketamine's not very long, but I don't know. It seems like all I can ever see people with or having nowadays is mushrooms, you know? Oh, well, we got mushroom bars, you know, this and that, you know? And that's, like I said, that's great. That's, like, great in the beginning. But I honestly don't believe people should start their first psychedelic as mushrooms. I don't care what people say. I think your first psychedelic should be, you know, 100 UG of LSD, not, you know, any amount of mushrooms. Mushrooms can go the wrong way. I've never saw acid go the wrong way except with one person, and they did way too much for way too much. I mean, there's like a major experience for them. I don't even know that. But that's for another talk one day. But I'm just saying that I've never saw it go the wrong way for anybody before. Never have I saw anybody have a bad time on it. And I mean, I've back in the day when I was doing this stuff, like we were doing it all the time, and it was, I mean, nobody ever had a bad time on anything except for mushrooms. Mushrooms, man, it was always mushrooms, every single time. And unless you were able to get facilocin. If you were able to get facilocin, which its chemical structure name is 4-HO-DMT, you were good because you didn't have the psilocybin in there. The anxiety is coming from the psilocybin. If you're like me, you kind of have anxiety maybe, and not everybody, but some of us. And the psilocybin was really messed with me. So I started getting it as just facilocin. It's just pure crystals of facilocin. And this was years ago, so I'll talk all I want about it. This was probably, oh man, now about 15 years ago now. But yeah, just pure crystals of it, we'd weigh out, 5 or 6 milligrams of it and go to the fucking space, man. I'm talking about, that's why I say I don't think these people know what tripping is anymore. I mean, it's crazy to me. Oh, just eat some mushrooms. You have a good trip on those mushrooms, man. I don't know. After trying so many of the other ones, I don't know. I just don't understand it anymore. And they make everything illegal that has any type of effect that helps. I mean, anything that helps pain, they'll make it illegal. Or I won't take opiates. You can't pay me to take opiates. They cause breathing problems for me, and I just don't like opiates. They just scare me. So I won't take opiates. But all this other stuff, I don't know why there's not access to. I mean, it's been 20, 30 years now. I mean, when do you finally get to not suffer anymore? I'm not saying I'm suffering, but when I am, I'd like to have something to get rid of it. And because I know it all exists, I've had it before, So it's like, I question everything about this. It's like, why the fuck don't I have it? Some of this. It's just crazy to me. And the people with it, they'll mess with you forevermore. They'll keep playing games. That's what they do. They play games, man. It's a game to them. I mean, it literally is. Even I've noticed. I mean, it literally is just a game to them. That's all it is. They never cared. I promise you that they never cared. Not as much as you thought, at least. They're just playing games, man. They signed up with something if they got that stuff, And if they're not doing it the right way, then you shouldn't It's not. You should start saying something about it. I'm not to anybody, but just talk like me. You know, let the world know. You know, people should do it right. I mean, why can't it be done correctly? That's all I'm saying. Don't, you know, when I say something to somebody, just talk. Say people aren't doing it right near where you live, because it's like, I'm wondering if this is worldwide at this point. It probably is. It's probably been like this for a long time, because people that get the money, then they don't want anybody else. You know that old thing, that video, whatever, keep them poor forever. It's true. That's what they want. They don't want you to ever have a goddamn thing. They don't want you to ever be happy. They don't want you to ever have anything that makes you happy. I mean, the craziest thing I saw recently was, this is an odd example, but there's a Nintendo Switch 2 game. It was like Poketopia. And anyways, it's sold out worldwide. And I was thinking about it because I ended up getting it. And I was thinking about it. I was like, why is this thing sold out worldwide? Why are people having to struggle to get this game? And I realized I was playing it. I was like, because it's comfortable. It like I could see a real like I mean I was big into Pokemon growing up. That game was good for anybody who's liked Pokemon before. And so it makes, if anything that has any sort of comfort to it, they think they should have the right to sell to you for extra. You know, they think you owe them money because it makes you comfortable. Because it makes you comfortable, you owe them money. That doesn't make any sense to me. But that's exactly that's their way of thinking. And if you point that out to them, they will silence instantly. They will be quiet. I mean, it's because it's the truth. How can you not? It's the fucking truth, man. Anything that helps or makes people comfortable, they think that you owe them money for it. They'll amp the prices up on it, make it cost $10 or $20 more. You know what I mean? That's a lot of money when you add it all up for every single purchase and stuff. I'm just saying that it's with everything, though. That's just one stupid example. It's with everything. I mean, recently I saw, if you went into gaming or something, I think PlayStation's getting more a price change too. It's just, these people don't care. They never have cared. Like I said, once someone cares about money, it's hard for them to come back. It's hard. And it's hard for them to let go of the ego they hold on to. Because they hold on to a power trip that sets them, they think that they're better than you somewhat. You know what I mean? And they can't really help it. I honestly don't think they can help it anymore. Like, either some of them have signed up with shit they can't get away from. But it's the ego, man. The ego. Literally. That's all it is. You gotta destroy that ego and quit thinking about what people think about you, because it doesn't matter anyways. You're never gonna meet any of these people. If you out of the people you talk to on YouTube, I bet you don't meet hardly a single one of them in person. So it's like, why? I mean, but then I'm saying the ego needs to be done in real life. You gotta get rid of that ego. That ego makes life hard, man. I still deal with it too. I think we deal with it for all of life, kind of. But I'm just saying that if you don't get rid of that damn ego, I swear it's like other people have to suffer too. That's all. And it just sucks. I can't figure out the game Stray, where you jump around as the cat or whatever. I gave up. I know it's probably simple, but I can't figure out stupid robots and stuff. Just, I really do. I really do think that's a big problem right now, because somebody who doesn't have that ego issue, you know, isn't going to get along with somebody who thinks they have a big, huge ego, you know, thinks they're better. You know, it's hard. It's hard to put your mind on the same level as them, because they honestly think they're better than you. If you don't think you're better than them, how the hell are you ever going to get along? It just... Also, that way we can start having a good time in life. I mean, the examples I could give are they're endless. It just... People care too much about what people think about them. I can fuck them, you know what I mean? If they care that much, they can kiss my ass. This isn't about making people not like you. This is about the only meaning to life, real meaning to life, is being alive. That's all it is. Everything else they added all that other shit. Working, even working, you know, from working to school, all that shit. Now I know we needed school because people would be stupider than they are already, but a lot of the stuff they added into this little thing they got going down here, this simulation, is just wild to me, man. I mean, it's... And they completely control every bit of it. It's all coded. I swear that's all it's ever been. Your game is a code. Really think about it. So what's the best game you've ever played? It looked pretty good, didn't it? It probably looked real. If you played it on the computer, you probably... I was staring at... I had a computer version of Grand Theft Auto 5. I had a computer with really high specs. And I had the screen was sitting right next to another door. And the door on the game was looking the same as the door that wasn't on the game. And I asked you guys, like, can you tell the difference? You know, nobody got it right. Nobody picked the right door. Because the door looked identical. But now you gotta remember there's photo geometry or whatever, where they take actual pictures of the place and they go back and they do it all. But Rockstar doesn't do that. They didn't do that for Grand Theft Auto 5. They're able to animate it so well that it already looks real. That's what I just saying these things. Pretty soon these games are gonna look so real it's bad. If they keep making them better, although I don't think they can get much better. But you never know. I think they've gone backwards. But yeah, you couldn't tell the difference in the door on Grand Theft Auto 5 and the door that was right next to it in my house. It was like, you know what I mean? It's just a door. But I'm just saying, you know, you can still tell the difference in people and stuff. But I thought that was interesting because Rockstar games, they don't do that. They have people that they animate up. Those people aren't doing it. They just do the voice line and stuff. They're not. From what I understand, they literally just animate the person. Oh, hold on. I gotta find that. And that'd be difficult to do. Like with my show, there's not, you know, it's more of a like South Park type setting, so the animating is pretty simple. But still, it takes a lot of work. I can't imagine what the people who can code out games like Grand Theft Auto. Oh man, dude. And then people don't believe this could be a simulation. I mean, you don't believe there might be something bigger than us that can code out the worlds. I mean, come on now. I mean, so they make Grand Theft Auto look like real life. This was 15 years ago, you know? Or whenever Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, you know, it didn't look like real life, but you know what I mean, like even door example. Doors, some of the cars and stuff, if you had them sitting still next to another one that was real, you could do a test on somebody on the computer version, and you'd be shocked how many people couldn't tell the difference. But that's what they've been wanting for a long time. They don't want you to be able to tell the difference. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, because it's kind of entertaining, but I wonder where they're all headed. Imagine once they get so real that they can simulate like crime scenes. And then like, man. I mean, they already do that, but I'm saying imagine once they look real and they do that, you know, like it's... They could get in on a real case, honestly. Like, all they'd have to do is sit down and actually make the scene. I mean, they've probably done stuff like this before, you know? But yeah, instead of smoking and for pain, I'm just using the tincture. I mean, in my opinion, it does the job just as well. But smoking's more instant. Tincture's more really good about. I feel it pretty instant. It's not CBD, but there's some CBD in it. One day we used to get these lollipops from this gas station in Swanee, and they would literally just get the CBD in, and they would like harden it like as a liquid in like a fridge on the lollipop, and then they would sell them in the store and call them like cake pops or something like that. And I remember I would get them because back then, this was years ago, all I was able to get was through my person, whoever I was getting stuff from at the time. So I was at the gas station, I figured we'd try them, and one of my buddies had a seizure, and he fell into his TV, and it broke his TV. And I mean, I didn't have a seizure that day, but I've had multiple seizures from CBD. Be careful with CBD. And but yeah, he had a seizure, but he had ate the lollipop, and this lollipop had so much CBD in it, like I don't even think the gas station did. And then there were like these other little edibles too from the gas station that had even more CBD in them. This was back when CBD just came around, And so yeah, he seizured out and fell into his TV, and it broke. And I broke my TV too, not that same night, but it's still sitting right in front of me. It's sad. I can see it all day long. It was the best TV ever, man. Like literally, I said that. I said that to everybody. I was like, I'll never get a better TV than that ever again. And we were lifting it one day, and just, I don't know, it's just laying back there. I can still turn it on, but when I turn it on, it's like a firecracker display, a fireworks display. And I don't know if it's gonna have a problem. It gives usually like a little cool looking light in it, but I just have a feeling there's something wrong in there. Why does it look like a fireworks going off? It fell about 2 feet to the ground, and it just destroyed it. I missed that TV. Even it was in a Tales from the Tube episode. It was like Bert and Emma, broke my goddamn TV, either de-stressing or rejuvenating. Now I mean that's like Battlefield on. Best believe you ain't got a rat for that. Best believe you can go to the hood and get you a new one. The mess bag in Second State. Just wait for this season. There's gonna be so much craziness in this season. It's gonna be hilarious. Like honestly, that's all I can tell you. No spoilers. The first episode's not the best, but after that, it's great. But actually, the first episode's really good. I don't think when you make something like this, you always think it's really good. But I'd rather get feedback from people. The most fun part, honestly, is voicing it. Like, I don't know, it's just become another hobby. I've been working on that thing for so long now, Tales from the Tube. People haven't really saw even any of it, you know what I mean? Most of it's still put away. What I'm saying is it's been that idea that there's so much to it that, there's maps wrote out, everything's been wrote out, but stuff keeps getting added to the maps, there's new ideas come about. But what I'm saying is this place is huge, man. Oh man, it's great too. Cause I can put whatever I want there, as long as it's not bad, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, they're gonna need smoke shops, they're gonna need all types of stuff. They're slowly getting added into the mall board, man. Because how are they gonna live at the mall and not have a smoke shack, you know? I haven't thought about the car yet, but it's gonna open up at some point at the mall. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta feed my animal. does that make it for you? That's like a scan. Cookies the other night that sent me to another galaxy, man. Awesome. Like, I was getting visuals. What I'm saying is I don't usually get visuals off DHC, but it's really, I mean, it was totally, it was really overpotent, and I did on an eighth hole cookie. And I started off with, a nibble, and about halfway through the cookie, I was out of my mind, and then I just had the munchies at some point, ate the other half of the cookie, and man, it was great. And I don't know, those cookies get down. They're so strong that you have to eat it, your head's like bobbing, you're hanging over, you can't eat. No pain at all, but better after if you just eat a little nibble. But if you eat that whole cookie, man, I'm telling you, oh man. It was great. It was like, you know, going back to one of the first times you know, not quite, but somewhat. And I don't even do this stuff to get high, you know. I swear I don't. That's like an echo to it. I'm just pain. They don't have anything else that works for pain like weed does. It's just, I can't find it. TV, I'm seeing the Samsung TV guide or whatever for stuff I need to buy. This little ass remote, man, it gets the last too often. And it's the only way to get that shit off the TV.
need a fucking medic! I need a medic! Fuck! Need a medic! You're a lifesaver!
Take the green laser after you get a green laser in the weapon. Get the hell out of me.
Say it. It'll only lead to unnecessary bloodshed. Are you just gonna stand by and watch? That's unacceptable. What you're suggesting is unacceptable. Don't listen to the words of this fool.
Did you know longhorn beetles don't have horns?
Shut up, please. Reason. Patience. Believe me, I do have a plan. We can't afford to wait any longer.
I heard there's a super scary animal in the north with huge teeth. You stink! I don't understand why you would do that.
We don't need to dirty our hands.
Don't move.
You're causing this town a lot of trouble.
Raymane. I understand your anger at such injustice. But if you're guilty of anything, it's merely complicit silence. We've never committed any evil ourselves.
You expect me to believe that?
Shaka 2 did everything in his power to stop him. It's not our fault.
There are too many ears listening. All will be explained in due time, and the true monster revealed.
What's the matter? Come on, tell us.
Bandit's going to burn Cupid's home!
Please, calm yourself. Tell us what happened.
He would hand over the Sky Stone!
Damnable bastards. Let's not let our tempers get the better of us. What we need most is manpower, so I'll call for the guards. For now, take a deep breath.
What happened?
Bandits are headed to the healer's house. There's no one to stop those bastards.
He refused to give what they wanted, so now they're going to set it ablaze!
Looks like they've already got to it. Raymane, please help us. Calm down, please.
What did the bandits want?
She said it's some sort of boulder that fell out of the sky.
Please,
Please
help
save
us.
our healer!
I'll see what I can do.
Almighty Solomon!
Hiya.
Run!
Run. Run.
Hey up! Faster! Halt! Hiya! You bit off more than you can chew.
Don't you look down on me!
A bowl of broth has more bite than you.
What you like a bag of blood! I expected you to be shite.
You'll regret this.
you to pieces and
Maggots will thrive upon your flesh. A bowl of broth has more bite than you.
Yeah. Run. Get going. Oh. Yeah.
It's about to collapse!
Great Solomon, save us!
Vile scum! To do such a despicable thing!
I'm certain they were after our healer.
Is anyone inside?
There's still someone in there.
But it may be too late.
Don't be so quick to lose hope.
Yes, he might still be alive. Please, help him. Without aid, they'll all die.
How could anyone get to him?
Please, will you help us?
Oh, the fire is spreading! We must save him! No, you fool! Was that rock worth all this? We should have just given it away.
This is not the time for such musings. We must save our people first.
There's a soul still trapped within. We must do something.
Here. Just here.
Gods, to survive such hellfire.
Keep your wits about you.
Thank you. Thank you. You saved his life.
He's the one who rescued
Solomon,
you.
save us all.
If it wasn't for the Grey Maid, if it weren't for you, what would have happened to him?
You have our sincerest thanks.
I'm glad I could help.
Water, sister, water. We must go fetch some water.
Was that rock really worth a man's life?
Now we have to find Hubert.
Dear Savior, I'm ashamed to ask, but please rescue our healer. Without him, our town. Slow down.
They took Hubert, our healer.
Yes, when he wouldn't hand over the Sky Stone. Sky Stones again.
Give it Please, to him. Rescue
Give it to him.
our healer.
The burden of such a thing is too heavy to bear.
It's because of
Please,
that thing.
take it. And save our healer.
We're counting on you.
Please, I beg you.
Please help. All right. I'll do what I can.
You've really pissed me off. Hiya.
Faster!
Yeah. Hiya. Wait. Let me tell you.
I'll cut a hole right through you. I could beat you blindfolded. Must you drag this out?
Will Sullivan not send his aid? Please, cut me free.
right, Solomon. I was sure I was done for. Oh, thank you. How can I repay you for your kindness?
Your friend sent me. You're Hubert?
I knew they wouldn't forsake me. Almighty Solomon, thank you for bestowing your grace upon one as unworthy as I.
Probably best if you don't stick around.
Oh, indeed. Curse those damn gold leaves. Oh, apologies. That horn splitter just gets under my skin.
Horn splitter?
The tyrannical gold leaf branch master. You see, Shakatu was meant to lead the guild. With the horn splitter at the helm. Well, it spells doom for all her Nand, I'm afraid. If Shakatu led the guild, this wouldn't have happened.
Shakatu, huh?